Abraham, we get Isaac, and Isaac, we get Jacob, and Jacob, we get Judas, and his brethren, and Judas, we get Phares, and Zara of Thamar.
You have large experience with ritual practices in the base of Grotowski. Can you describe how do you integrate his method for physical actions in your own practice? How have you transformed it? What is your personal approach to it as an artist?
I had this background for many years, and in the last years I really put it apart. So I decided to explore actually things that would be quite the opposite. So mechanic behaviors instead of like organic movements. I'm many times working without a motivation, and also in this base of repetition. Then in some moments, for example, here in this piece, I'm interested in the aesthetics of the grotesqueness. So here there's a moment that I call it like the anthropomorphic part of God, that is actually all the behavior is very exaggerated. I mean, with Grotowski, you would work more with the realistic motivation that you have. So a realistic motivation would lead me to a certain behavior, and here I'm actually going a bit opposite.
What is the body of the god? How do you cope with the super hard task to physicalize God?
Yeah, this was something. I mean, is actually not representable in the. So I'm dealing with the three religions: the Judaism, Islam, and Christianity, and especially in Judaism and in Islam, God is the irrepresentable.
We get Judas and his brethren, and Judas, we get Phares, and Zara of Thamar.
From the Bible, from the Old Testament, and from the New Testament, and also from some things from Quran, you could almost like wonder what could be let's say the personality of the God, or like the psychological characteristics of God. I don't know, there's some statements that I found very selfish, or like, for example, you have to love God all over all the things and all over you. And this is like, and then I tried to put it into earth. I mean, if it was like a person that would say like, okay, you have to love me more than what you love yourself, for instance. This is very, I mean, awkward and very selfish if we put it in this like earth level, and sometimes I found it also like childish, over the limits all the time, and cruel as well.
You're interested in social and political destruction. How do you make the body language speak about this hard topic?
Here in this piece, actually, I use a lot of words as well. From the last 3 years, this was actually like the most theatrical. And then there's, I mean, physically, this piece came from a development that I was doing in terms of working with the praying scores. That what I call praying scores, so like movements of praying in the three religions, and then I wanted to develop them and to transform them. This was in a previous phase, and to transform them into something that wouldn't be recognizable, that would go into an abstraction. The fact that I'm taking these movements out of their context, and then also in the piece using them in different moments. It's more, I think, how I work with this, let's say, physicality. Actually, the piece is very fragmented and very like one block, and then after one block, and then after one block, and then, okay, I just forget what I'm doing here, and I start another thing. So it's not something that develops in a dramatic way, I would say.
And then the one you love.